welcome to Today on 2. It is Friday, the 12th day of April. As always, we're broadcasting worldwide at channel2coleman.com. And Paige, where did all that beautiful yellow stuff go?
It went away, and I'm so happy.
I think a lot of people were happy.
Yes.
Good rainfall yesterday and wind, and wow, the atmosphere cleared up.
It really did.
It's a beautiful morning.
It is. It looks so nice outside without that yellow sheen covering everything.
And if nothing else, we got our cars washed.
That's right.
Don't leave little yellow fingerprints all over them anymore. Let's see what's happening as far as the weather is concerned for this weekend and going into next week. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The Weather Almanac on the 12th of April, the average high temperature 74, the average low is 45, the record high 87 in 1965, the record low 26 in 1989. Sunset tonight at 7:17, sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:18. There's the satellite picture. Whoa, looks like a mess up north of us, up the east coast. Still snow and ice, and storm front that moved through our area yesterday looks like it's moved into the east coast of the Carolinas and Virginia. Meanwhile, after the storm and activity yesterday, we have the sunshine today with a high of 65. Winds have switched around to the north for a couple of days. Clear tonight, low of 42. Sunny tomorrow, high of 67. Then back to normal on Sunday, high of 75. Monday, 79. Tuesday, 81. And Wednesday, 78. Slight chance of rain maybe on Sunday and Monday, but hopefully the storms are behind us.
Yes, let's hope so.
Oh, it should be a great weekend. A little bit cool maybe today or tomorrow, but gosh, Paige, in the 80s, middle of next week.
That's going to be lovely.
Wonderful weather for the middle of April.
That's right.
Who's our Facebook friend today?
Well, our Facebook friend of the day today is Rebecca Mullinax, and she likes the Tennessee Volunteers and the Coleman Times. So thank you, Rebecca, for being our Facebook friend. And if you would like to be our Facebook friend of the day, all you'll have to do is log on to Facebook and friend us. We're Channel 2 Coleman.
And this is Friday. That's politics on Today on 2. Who's our guest today?
We have Representative Mac Buttram here with us today. So
find out what happened in the legislature this week.
That's right.
We will continue with more. We'll give away our prizes on our Know Your Merchant ads coming up right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
This part of our show, we have some prizes to give away. Let's see what we have on this Friday. We have the 2-piece meal deal from Bojangles. leg thigh fixin' and a buttermilk biscuit, and we have coffee from Gelato Joe's in the Warehouse District, along with KSW colored salt, which is also available there. Oh, and we have cupcakes too. 2 cupcakes from Frosting's Bakery. Boy, you get a truckload of surprises for today.
That's right.
I better have a tough question. Okay, let's look at our merchant ads. Let's see what we start with today. Barnett Tax Service. Alma Barnett reminds you, oh, by the way, Monday is the filing deadline day. If you haven't had your taxes figured out, you better head by Barnett Tax Service on Main Avenue Southwest.
And introducing the Smart Stretch. It's from the Landau brand. Landau is made better. It's a new breathable, comfortable, and durable fabric at the uniform place.
Earl's Body Shop. The crew reminds you, move over for emergency vehicles. Earl's Body Shop on Highway 31 North. They're also on the internet, earlsbodyshop.com.
Cups Accounting and Tax Service. They have quality service at reasonable rates. Check with Cups before you pay too much. They offer personal, business, corporate, farm, and free e-filing at Cups Accounting.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstores. They have lots of items for kids. Puzzles and games and books and children's stories. Don't forget baby gifts for girls and boys. That's Yates Chance Christian Bookstore.
And People's Tires has daily specials each day of the week. On this Friday, you can get $10 off of brake service there at People's Tires on Catherine Street.
Sorelli Jewelry, spring blooms with the colors of Sorelli at Doug Dogga Jewelers. New arrivals coming in all the time. Doug Dogga Jewelers on Compass Way, Southwest Colton.
And Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers are welcome and gift certificates are available. Used books are half price there every day, and new books are 20% off at Deb's Bookstore.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires. They do minor engine repair, of course, do oil changes, replace shocks and brakes. See Greg and the guys at Tires for Less, right next door to Earl's Body Shop. There we go with some of our merchant ads. Question today is about Earl's Body Shop. They have a safe driving reminder. As part of the ad, what is that safe driving reminder from Earl's Body Shop? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. And we have the 2 cupcakes from Frostings. We have KSW colored salt. We have coffee from Gelato Joe's. 2-piece meal deal from Bojangles. And we have a caller ready to go. Hello, who's calling?
It's Martha.
From where are you calling? From where are you calling?
We're Coleman.
Okay, right here in Coleman.
Yes, sir.
What is the safe driving reminder from Earl's Body Shop?
To be sure to pull over when you see emergency vehicles.
Very good. Move over for emergency vehicles. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. It's nice to get a winner right away. Boy, she wins 4 prizes.
That's right.
For today. All right, let's look at the rest of our merchant ads. Starting with Borden Family Pharmacy. Providing immunizations for flu, pneumonia, meningitis, shingles, and whooping cough. Borden Family Pharmacy on 157.
And Renard's Gallery and Gifts. They offer jewelry, framing, and prints. Renard's Gallery is located on 1st Avenue. You can give them a call at 739-5997 or visit them at renardsgallery.com.
Medical Arts Apothecary, a trusted part of your family for 50 years now. They're located a block south of the courthouse on the corner of Health Mart Pharmacy.
And fitness opportunities are available at the Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center. Day passes are available for just $10, and you can get in shape for the summer with their full fitness center.
Baldwin Counseling Center, Dr. Howard Rogers is the man to talk to. He does lifestyle coaching, individual and family counseling, weight loss counseling. Help is a phone call away. Call and make an appointment today.
Autotech Foreign and Domestic Repair and Service. See David Meffin at his new location there in Vinemount, Alabama, beside Ridgemont Community Church.
Choco-covered pretzel is the blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen. Chocolate and pretzels and peanut butter, all in that creamy soft-serve ice cream.
Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing, and you can still count on them today. Give Sunny, Stacey, Beth, or Jim a call at Mullins Body Shop.
Mr. Hicks Menswear reminding you the prom season is here and wedding season coming up shortly. Tuxedo rentals available at Mr. Hicks Menswear.
And Barnett Tax Service. She does tax returns, electronic filing, and bookkeeping services, including W-2s and 1099s. She's been serving Coleman for 41 years, and she's located 1 block north of the post office.
Those are the merchant ads. Now it's time to bring you up to date with birthdays. Who has a birthday for today?
That's right. On this Friday, Scott Andrews, Steve Jones, and Crystal Maple celebrate a birthday. On Saturday, Shirley Quattlebaum celebrates.
And we have one other one.
And Dan Fuller Jr. also celebrates.
Also has a birthday and got on our calendar late today. So let's see, we need to do our drawing and see who wins the birthday cake from Dairy Queen. Our weekly winner is Horace Graves. And Horace's birthday was earlier this week. Okay. Let's see, coming up next we have our community billboards and the weather.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Coleman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And you can't take it with you. There are 3 more performances tonight, tomorrow, and a Sunday matinee. That'll be at the Betty Lee Paynes Theater at Wallace State. And the People Against a Littered State is hosting a Coleman County and City cleanup on April the 20th from 8 to noon. Contact your local town hall or city hall for bags or disposal locations. And the Coleman High School pre-construction open house. Everyone's invited to tour Coleman High School tonight from 3 to 6 p.m. There will be multimedia presentations at the new school, and refreshments will be served. And the April walking tours will be every Saturday in April beginning at 10 a.m. They're guided by community historians. Local stories will be told, and printed programs are available. Our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. If you have a billboard that you would like to send to us, please email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 734-7680, or friend us on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
The weather forecast is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It'll be sunny today, a high of 65. Clear tonight, low of 42. Sunny again tomorrow with a high around 67.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
All right, we're back with That's Politics. Our guest this week, Representative Mac Buttram. And, of course, our 2 panel members here, Tom Drake, Tom Burleson, join me. Thank you, Mac, for coming to see us this
morning.
Good morning. Let me ask you, Randall Shedd has now been, I guess he's been sworn in
Yeah,
a couple of days
yesterday.
now. Yeah. Do you feel confident the appointed superintendent of education move is going to be successful in this session? Do you think that's going to pass?
Don't know. Of course, it'll be a local bill, and local bills, when they come to the floor, get through the delegation, usually don't have any opposition. But right now, all local bills have been held up by Representative Morrow from Franklin County, so no local bills have moved. I've got 2 others that I've had in, one of them all session, pretty much all the sessions so far. So it'll really depend on whether or not those local bills are able to move. We have 10 days left, 10 of the 30 left, so those last 10 days, whether that'll move or not.
Wow. How many total bills have to be dealt with if, in fact, he uses up?
Well, the way local bills work is they are pretty much automatic, and on a vote, it's just formality, really.
Yeah.
Again, if they've gotten that far, that means the local delegation is in favor of it, so they move without any trouble.
They move. What is Morrow using that far? He's got a reason. He's got something he wants to kill out there. And do you know what
he wants something he wants passed.
Yeah, that's right. Our passed.
He had a local bill to arm, have security officers, civilian security officers, and armed teachers in schools in Franklin County.
Yeah.
And that passed the House because it was a local bill. But when it got to the governor vetoed it, and in the House we did not override the governor's veto. So he got upset. Make sure I say it right on TV. And he has held up all local bills, and now he's written a letter to the governor say that he wants a National Guard assigned to each school in Franklin County to take care of the kids. So
National Guard?
Yeah.
Golly day. Does he communicate very much with Campbell down there in Mobile? Did you see that? Speaking of which,
when you say Campbell,
I mean, wasn't he the one, the representative? Mitchell, excuse me.
Oh,
Campbell's the one that got the email. Representative Mitchell is the one that sent it, calling his kinfolks Snaggletooth.
Yeah.
Fill in the blanks. But, boy, there's some colorful folks in
this. Joseph Mitchell, and I know he may have been down there when you were there. He's been there a long time. Yeah. And those of us who are colleagues of his are used to getting stuff like that. And we just sort of disregard it. It doesn't excuse it, but when it's between us. But I've sat down and talked to him. He's a very intelligent guy, is well, of course, thought of in his district, and he's one of those people you can characterize as a character.
But had it been Scott Beeson who said something like that, you could still smell the barbecue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's definitely a double standard.
What other kind of things are happening that you feel that shows progress in this session?
We passed the education budget yesterday, Wednesday at 10:30
p.m.
at night, and
but unusually early.
Yeah, and it's gone to the Senate, and we have the general fund. The Senate's already passed the general fund bill, so we've got it. We'll have it now, and I'm not sure it comes up next week or the next. But we got the teachers got a 2% raise, 2%, and we also gave state's going to furnish their liability insurance in that bill. We were able to, after it got in committee, to get a little bit better equity between for the 2-year colleges over the 4-year colleges. So helped Wallace a little bit, not as much as we would have liked, or especially Dr. Hawsey would have liked. But we, when I say we, just talking to people on the committee, were able to help a little bit. I'm not on the committee, so I think we did a little bit better for Coleman County and at Wallace State anyway.
Okay. Boy.
Do they take those bills separate? Those local bills separate when they vote on them?
Yeah. when they if they finally come down, we'll probably have a couple of hundred that'll be on, and I'm sure we don't do them all in one day. They'll piecemeal them out the days we have left. But on any given day when local bills are not being held up, we'll have as many as 20 local bills a day.
But the danger is if somebody contests that bill and they'll use up more time, won't they? Yeah, or they just pass from one right after another.
Now, I hope no legislators from Jefferson County are watching, because I don't want to really be reminded.
We're only worldwide, according to
But
I don't believe that.
2 years ago, they tried to do a local bill in occupational tax that the surrounding counties from Jefferson County, we blocked that. So there's some precedent for blocking local legislation that comes up, but we didn't feel that was local legislation, because I've heard as many as 3,000 people in Coleman County who work in Jefferson County. So anyway, that's
wow.
Well, they've been trying to do that very same thing for years. I know when I was down there, they was always trying to do something to get money from the incoming people out of other counties.
Yeah. The Exit 222 initiative, are we any farther along on that, do you know?
Just that it's going to be funded, and I'm not sure what steps are being taken right now by the Department of Transportation. I know that they have had a public hearing down at Good Hope last year about the exits and the property they're going to have to buy and things like that, so I assume that's being worked on right now. That's Senator Busman has he's on the A-Trip committee, so he has been in touch with the Department of Transportation more on that.
So we're thinking of probably years before it's done?
Well, I tell people when we had our first special session in December of 2010, I drive to Auburn and spend the night at my daughter and son-in-law and grandson's house when I'm in Montgomery, and they had just started in December of 2010 a new exit in Auburn, and they finished that earlier this year. So that was about two years, but they had to build a bridge across it. Since the bridges are there, I think when they get started on it, we're talking about probably 12 to 18 months at the most, maybe.
The Tim Tebow bill that provides for homeschool students to participate in intramural sports in public schools, is that what that amounts to?
Well, not intramural, in high school sports, or high school activities.
Okay.
They'd be able to be in the band, any extracurricular activities.
And on the football team, they wouldn't be able to do
football, baseball, sports, and extracurricular activities.
A lot of states already have that, don't they? But there's some resistance to it, because they say, does the school get the money for that kid, or does that money go elsewhere if he's not enrolled in a public school? The federal monies, do you know?
Federal monies, no, it would only go on average daily attendance or enrollment, whatever they call that. So if that child is not enrolled, they would not get any money for that child. That child's parents are paying taxes, so.
But they're not getting anything, are they?
No.
Other than the satisfaction that they're homeschooling their child.
Yeah.
I guess. That's one of those bills that are one of those efforts. It seems there's some resistance to it by public schools.
Yeah, I'm on the Education Policy Committee, and we had a public hearing on that Wednesday. My comment in there is this is going to happen someday. It could be delayed. It could be delayed 2, 3, 4 years, 10 years, but it's going to happen someday. And I was thinking, I wish I'd thought about this earlier, but we usually, I tried to think back on legislation that we have done usually in that committee, and much of it's directed to the students who have the most need, who are the worst students or dropouts or families, and I think about how little we do specifically, honestly, for good students. people whose kids are doing well. So the argument that has been used most in this focuses on the problems that would come up about it rather than the positive things for the children and even for the sports program. And I think it's one of these places where we need to begin looking at what is best for children. I try to do that all the time, but it just occurred to me the last couple of days that this is one in which we're saying what's bad for, this will be bad for school. We don't talk about how good it will be for kids. And I think that's where we need to concentrate.
Is this job what you expected it to be as a representative?
I tell people I don't know. I had no expectations. So if you have no expectations, I would say yes and no. I'm a retired Methodist preacher, and I've compared it very much to being a pastor. You want people to get along and be happy with the way things are going. You have people who are in favor of what you do. You have people who are opposed to what you do. You try to bring the people on your side that are opposed. You try to keep the people who are in favor. And ultimately, you got to go ahead and do what you think is best. And the consequences sometimes are preachers move every once in a while, don't they, Tom?
That's right.
So, and a new one comes. So that's sort of the way I approach this. If you worry about making everybody happy, then it's the wrong place to be.
To go back and make sure I understand correctly, Mac, the local delegation, including Randall Shedd, Ed Henry, yourself, all are in favor of an appointed superintendent of Coleman County, correct?
We have said to the Coleman County School Board, if you all come to us with a unanimous request for us to do local legislation to have an appointed Coleman County superintendent, we will honor the request of the school board.
Okay. I know Ed Henry had sort of said, well, wait a minute, I'm going to wait till the next person is seated in that representative's Odin's seat. But I'm just making sure of that. Now, we've got less than a minute left. What sort of things can we look forward to in this end of this session?
Of course, the general fund budget is big, and then these local bills. I think we'll probably maybe deal with some school safety on a statewide basis. I know that's being worked on. And that's what the governor wants to do. That's why one of the reasons he vetoed the Franklin County local legislation, because he wants it to be a statewide approach for some things, but you can't apply in every situation, every state. So I think we'll deal with that some. Something like the Tebow bill may come up later. We've got a redo possibly on Common Core. There's another bill coming along about that. So.
Well, we're out of time. Just when we're having the most fun. Thank you, Mac, for coming to visit with us this week.
I enjoyed it. Always
so very much.
Always good to be with you.
For today on 2, that's politics.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.